It's nature.
Hello
to no one.
To no one yet. They gotta chime in. But if you guys are coming in, please let us know if audio and all that is working great.
Yes.
Let me see. Actually, I should be able to test.
Got it. Yes.
I don't know if our audio is working. Oh. Oh yeah, audio's working. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, just let us know it sounds good up there.
Beautiful.
Beauty. Okay.
And there's Chris is here right on time.
Hey, sitting in my car listening.
Ow, my elbow hurts.
Oh my goodness.
Noise.
First off, first things first. Thank you again for your patronage. Without you, we wouldn't have these new fancy studio lights. I don't know if you can tell, but we look gorgeous, right?
Even if we squinting.
Yeah, they're
bright.
They're really bright. But I think it's gonna make a big improvement on our videos. So today's story time is going to be about our rebellious natures. Anything that we did that when we were told not to do, we did it anyway.
Which is basically why I did anything, and I still to this day am that same way. Like, it's like an itch that you can't scratch. The second someone's like, don't do that, you're just like, don't do what? I had no interest in doing this thing that you told me not to do, but now I really want to do it.
Don't drink any
more
coffee,
than anything.
Sam.
Except when it crosses the line of my morals.
Fine, don't drink my delicious coffee.
I don't want to.
My
also
loss.
because it smells like poo.
It smells amazing.
I hate the smell of coffee. Hate it.
It smells so good.
Nah. Hard pass.
You're a hard pass.
You've had 2 things of caffeine today. 2 things.
Now we're judging?
Now we're judging. Because the first thing had like 300 milligrams by itself.
Nice.
Yeah, I like Bang. It's really good. Were there any caffeine-free ones while you were there? Did you see?
I didn't.
Dang it. I'll go check later.
I don't know if there would be such thing. Anyway.
They do.
A rebellious nature. Sorry, we can get off on tangents just talking.
That's the best part.
But, yeah, we figured it would be fun to talk and share some stories of when we were, and still are, rebels. Like this one that's whining at the door.
No, but for real, like, growing up, I always had that, like, rebellious itch.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's the first rebellious memory that you remember?
Oh, my gosh. My whole life was rebellious. See, here's the thing, though, is, like, I was rebellious to a point. Like, I was at least smart enough as a youngin' to be rebellious, but not about the things that I knew would actually cause me harm. So things like smoking or like underage drinking, like those kinds of things never interested me, even though like my parents were like, hey, don't do that. I was like, cool, that's a smart decision on your part to tell me that. You know, because I was like, I don't think smoking's cool. You smell gross and your teeth are nasty. I don't want that.
Yeah.
But if you were like, hey, don't stand on top of the car while it's in motion, I'd be like, watch this! Don't shut yourself in the trunk of a car. Oh, yeah?
Dude, I can actually see you. Did you do that?
Oh, yeah, I've done both of those things.
What?
Mine was like, I did like the
I need
dumb
to hear
activity
these.
rebellious.
I need to hear these stories of
Fell
the car
out of
in
the
motion.
trunk of the car, too. That was funny.
What?
And fell off the top of the car.
How? How did you fall
It was
out?
moving!
But how did you fall out of the trunk?
Oh, I opened it, and then they hit the gas, and I was just like, whoop.
Oh, gosh.
I was like, are we there? Because they stopped, and I was like, are we there? Just hit the ground.
So I need to hear this. How did you get this idea?
Don't go crate surfing, Cameron. Too bad. Which I did.
Oh, yes.
You remember
Okay.
crate surfing? Did I show you that?
Yes, you did. But
That one was funny.
you need to tell them that story. But I still need to hear how this van surfing idea went.
It was great for a minute. Like people were like, "Hey, don't do that," and I was like, "This is something I'm gonna do." And I was like, I got on top of the van. I was like, "Okay, go!"
How old
And we
were
were
you?
doing great. I was like probably 17.
Oh, okay.
This was so long ago. That was like 13 years ago.
Would you do it again?
Heck yeah!
Yeah.
This time I'd have rope like reins though, so I could like. Last time I was just standing.
You're like, whoa,
And
Bessie.
it's great. It's great until they either hit a bump or like make a slight turn, and then you're just like, oh, don't go.
And was this your car?
Yeah.
Go ahead, continue these.
The Astro van, that thing.
So
shit,
who
Stacy,
was
what's her
driving
name?
it?
I don't remember. It was either like Grady or Casey or.
See,
one
I
of
was
those
always the friend who would entice friends to be rebellious.
Yeah, you were.
But I was always really safe with it. Like if I was the one to be driving you,
Go ahead, eat one more Cheeto.
No,
It's okay.
no. Like if I were to be the one driving the Astrovan when you were surfing, I would have been.
You'd be
like-
going 2 miles an hour.
I would be. I would have been that friend that'd have been like, yeah, let's do it, but let's do it safely.
Oh man. No, but the crate surfing is what we did the most after the failed top of car surfing. So we, as teenagers, we found a bunch of like plastic crates behind a gas station, like the kind of like just the little square like rectangular crates.
They're crates
that they like carry their drinks in and stuff.
Yeah.
And so we found them and took them with us after we found them.
Yeah.
And we discovered that if you stand in it and you kind of put your feet against the sides of it, you can hold on to the side of the car, like the door, like roll the window down, just hold on to the car, and just have them gun it, and you just surf. Sit there surfing on the pavement, only for a little bit. Eventually, the crate would disintegrate, and you'd have to be like, ah! And you'd jump up and like lean on the car and be like, stop. And then they'd slow down real fast.
So whose idea was that?
I think that was an amalgamation of just smart ideas from teenagers.
Where
All
all good
coming into
ideas
one.
are formed.
Yep.
Yes, love it.
It's like, let's do this with this, add this. How about that? There it is. Done.
I
We got
God, who did I do this with? Was it you? No, it was. Maybe it was you. No,
Could be.
I don't think it was you. Anyway, at one of these Walmarts around here, there's
Okay.
a Walmart with like a dip. Like there's a parking lot, and then there's like this dip, and it goes like deep, like maybe 20 feet. And it's all like it's like a covered, it's like grassy hill, but it's just like a valley. And there's like a guardrail.
It was with me.
It was with you?
Is it in a cart?
Yes.
Yeah, it was with
That
me.
was with you?
Yeah, it was.
Who else was that?
Was it Jigby?
I don't remember.
I know what it is though. It's the Clinton Walmart
Yeah.
with like the irrigation like
Of
canal
course.
ditch thing.
Yeah.
And we would get in the cart and push it to the guardrail and then jump out of it before it hit the guardrail into the grass.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh my gosh, that was nuts.
That I don't know how we're alive.
Right, dude? There's so many things.
Cause that
So many things.
like we would get airborne.
Yeah, dude, because we were going fast.
Yeah.
Like,
At those
we would-
times you needed to go fast because if you didn't go
you had
fast
to clear
enough,
the rail.
you would hit the railing and you get really hurt. So we were like, if you go faster,
This is teenage
you won't-
logic.
You won't get as hurt because the grass is a lot softer than the guardrail.
Oh, dude, I remember that. That was scary, but it was fun.
We did. And the worst part is I'm spitting. Sorry.
Continue.
The worst part is that we did it at nighttime.
That was the smart part. Yeah, a lot of the things we did, we had to do at nighttime.
Well, I more so mean that we couldn't see, because that was in a valley.
It was
And
like a small one.
but if you
There were
remember,
lights.
yeah, parking lot, yeah.
It got dark in the
But there
valley.
was that
though,
grate
'cause-
at the bottom.
Oh, that's right. There was like a
You needed a
concrete
mist.
canal and a grate. Remember that?
Oh.
It reminds me of this
Rebellion.
hill. This isn't super rebellious, but it reminds me. Actually, this is kind of funny.
What? Let's hear
They're
it.
two separate stories now.
Let's
It reminds me of this hill near my house in Colorado, where like it was this steep hill, went down, and at the bottom, right where the hill like ends and goes flat, there's a fence, and we would inner tube down in the winter.
Oh.
So you'd be flying down, you'd have to bail and try to stop before you hit the fence.
Yeah.
But it was fun. Everyone did that. That wasn't
Dude,
super rebellious.
there was a similar thing when I was young. In like West Jordan, there was a park where they had a giant hill, but it like ended right at a fence line. Same thing.
It's the man just trying to ruin our lives. True story. That's why we were rebellious. We were out to fight the man, and my mom still says that to me.
Oh, nice. Christine Merritt, sorry, just said, I just died while playing Mass Effect because I was paying too much attention to you.
Ha ha! You're welcome.
Hi, Randy. Hi, Chris. Hi, Christine.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, to this day, my mom, I'm pretty sure she said it last week, because I did something. She's like, you always got to fight the man, don't you? I was like, yes, I do, mother. Yes, I do. What was it? It was the dumbest thing.
Just recently?
Yeah. It's just like little things get me. When they're like the dumbest things like, don't put drinks on this surface. And I'm like... like, that's it. Like, the dumbest stuff.
You just walk away.
And it was totally something like that. And I was like, it was bothering me. I was like, I need to rebel against this. It was so funny. I'm going to have to remember it. It was hilarious.
What was the other thing
I
that we
love
did that was super
rebelliousness.
stupid?
Which time?
What was it?
The time we would climb fire escapes in
That
old
was so
Salty,
fun.
trying to get to the roofs of big
I
buildings.
still want to go do that.
That building's gone now.
What? In the
No,
middle
wait.
of Salt Lake?
Oh yeah, dude, they like demolished a bunch of crap and put up a little theater.
Stupid.
Yeah. Well, that building might be there. It might be the one directly to the side of it that was demolished.
Well, so for those of you that aren't on the end of that story, we used to go down to Salt Lake at wee hours in the morning, and
It's creepy.
it's like 1 a.m.
There was nobody there.
And yeah, you go there. What was that like during the week?
It
Why
was like
it
the
so
middle of the week.
dead?
I think it was like 2 or 3 in the morning, so it was like way early. And it was completely dead. Like we could stand in the middle of the intersection,
In the middle
and
of
there
Main
were
Street.
the middle intersection, Main Street, and there were no cars, any direction, no people, no sounds, nothing.
Oh no.
It was so creepy.
And we would climb up the fire escapes of large buildings and stand on the rooftops.
Yes, and just yell, I guess, like
Sing songs.
sing songs, be loud, heckle imaginary people. It was just an adventure. We're just adventurers. Gosh, so fun.
You weren't there when we got caught by the police sneaking around the Indian
schools?
Indian
Nope.
schools.
I was on my mission.
Gosh. You'd have made that better.
Yeah, that would have been fun. Sneaking into old broken buildings, trying to find ghosts.
Yeah, so
Rebels.
down in this tinier town called Brigham City, Utah,
Brigham.
there was this large building that we used to call the Indian schools, and apparently that's a true thing. I didn't know if that was like
The
a real
theory,
thing,
the made up thing.
or if it was just like a story that kids told each other. Turns out 100% real.
Yup.
And so we used to go to these Indian schools, and they were these large hallways that were just connected to each other.
Because they weren't being used. Like it was abandoned.
No. Yeah, they were abandoned many years. And just recently were they torn down and started being turned into a residential area.
Oh.
So now you go up there and they're gone.
Now you're going to have poltergeist in real life.
Yeah. So we used to go and sneak in, and Brigham City cops would always just wait around for little kids
For
like
little
us
dum-dums.
to trespass, to catch, and bust.
Because they had nothing else better to do.
Nothing else. Literally nothing else to do in Brigham City.
Can't protect citizens.
Well, that was their excuse. They were protecting us from ourselves. And poltergeist.
Come on, Darwinism's a thing. Let people just root themselves out.
And so we would sneak into these buildings, and the funniest one that I have was the time that we got caught. And it starts out, we saw this group of teenagers coming out of the basement of this building, and we were like, hey, let's prank these kids. So we climb up on this like platform on a second story where we can peer out and see them, but they can't see us. We see them starting to come out, and my friend Tony, our friend Tony, used to work at a haunted house, so he knew how to make loud noises and bangs. He was like a professional at it. And he found this 2x4 and he drug it and scraped it across the cement, banged it, and then my friend Chris howled like a werewolf. And these kids are screaming, running, and we were just laughing, and we were like, okay. We sneak into the building afterward, and we're kind of walking around, exploring, and I look out the window, and I see a Crown Victoria, which we know is a cop car. And I'm like, guys, there's a cop outside the building. And they're like, that's not a cop car. I'm like, dude, that's a Crown Victoria. I know a cop car when I see one. That's
nobody
not a
else
cop
drives
car.
those. Nobody else.
And they're like, well, crap, what do we do? And I'm like, well, let's just turn off all the lights. Because back then, we weren't smart enough to bring real flashlights. We were only smart enough to take our cell phones, which had lights on them. And so we turn off all of our lights, and we're creeping around this building, trying to get out of another exit away from the cops. And there's like, we're on the second floor, and there's like water damage, all that stuff. We're at the second floor. You could fall through to the first floor. It was creepy, dude.
Dang.
Yeah, because there was
I always wish I could have gone.
There was like a fire there, and so the roof was like burnt away in some sections, and like the water had like destroyed the top floor. So we're like creeping around it, trying not to fall through the top floor, while trying not to get caught by the cops. And so we just are slowly creeping our way, and every few, like, 10, 20 feet, we'd look out the window, and we'd just kind of make sure they were still there. We slowly make our way down to the first floor and out this other exit on the opposite side of the cop car. And there's like these big bushes, cattails and stuff, and so we hop out.
Good cover.
Yeah, it was great cover. And we start walking over, and all of a sudden this cop just turns around the corner and has his light right on us, and we just literally like freaked. Like,
you didn't have to say it.
Dang it! We got busted.
What kind of magic is in that wand you got, sir?
And so, anyway, long
I can't
story
move
short,
anymore.
to expand on the fact that Brigham City cops do not have anything better to do, they had invested from money that they had busted from teenagers doing the very thing that we were doing in night vision goggles. They invested money into goggles into catching more teenagers like myself.
Huh. Did they tell you that?
Yes.
Shut up.
They were laughing because they were saying, oh yeah, every time you guys stuck your head out, we were just sitting there watching you. We knew exactly where you guys were going the entire time, even without a light on. I was so pissed.
That's funny.
It's the worst.
The cops are awesome, but mean too. They just play mind games, dude. Like, there's this one time when we were just out in the middle of the night. Me, Casey, our friend, I forgot his name.
Good
He was
friend.
a great friend.
Good friend.
Yes, it's been a while. But we were just like running around, ding dong ditching people like 2:12 in the morning, and like we left a flaming bag of dog poo on this one guy that my friend his neighbor that he hated, which in retrospect was our undoing this night. So we leave a flaming bag of dog poo on his doorstep, ring the doorbell, nothing happens, so we just continue on our way. We end up over by like some random road, and across from us is just this like construction area. So we're just like looking around, we're like, no, we're good, and we walk over, and we're walking down by this construction site, and we see a car coming, and at this time of night, you just generally just hide from whatever car comes, because you never know what it is. So we dive behind this little area, almost like a little square of like dirt. So like the road's right here, and there's this dirt mound. Okay, so we're like, all right, let's hide. There's another road right here because they were constructing. So we hide and we go right into the corner of this dirt mound, and we're like, who is it? And we kind of peek over, and it's a Crown Victoria. And we're like, golf balls. So we kind of just like sit down. And we're like, do you think they're looking for us? Nah, they can't be here for us. And then all of a sudden, like from the edge of the dirt mound, we see a spotlight, and we're like, they're coming for us. And then all of a sudden, on the other side, from the dirt mound, we see another spotlight. We're like, oh, ball! And so we're sitting like in this little corner, watching these lights get closer and closer, and then they stop. Like, no joke, like 2 feet away from like us. So we're just like
No way.
And there's just a light line in front of us, and we're like if the cops had gotten out of their cars and just walked a few feet, they would have seen us. But they sat in their cars, shot their lights, and they're like, nothing here, and they left. And we were like,
No way!
Hallelujah! So we got away. And so we're just like, all right, let's just go down that way by the river or whatever. So we walk down, and we get to a fence. And what does that fence say? No trespassing. So what do? We trespass because we're rebels. So we jump. 2 of us jump over, and we go chasing a goose. Me and this other kid. And then like our other friends were like, we don't want to do that. We're gonna go this way. So we're like, okay, we'll find you later. So they go their way, we go ours. Some time goes by and we have no idea where they went. So we're like, maybe they went back home. We'll meet them there. So we start heading home. Well, as we like start our way home, which this is probably a good like mile away or something. Like it's a decent walk, maybe a couple miles. But we're going back up and we see what we call the ghetto copter. No, the ghetto bird. We called it the ghetto bird. That's right. It was a police helicopter, and we called it the ghetto bird because it was always out. Well, anyways, we see it, and we're like, hey, look, it's the ghetto bird. Like, what's it doing? And it, like, came down pretty low, turned on its spotlight, and it's going down the street that we're walking up with, like, the spotlight just searching. And so we're like, I don't know what they're looking for, but let's hide. So we, like, run, and we're like, we get under, like, an RV. We're, like, laying under this car, and the light's just, like, ding, ding. Just goes right over us. We get out, and we start running up the street, and we look back, and it turns around, and we're like, oh, balls! And so we go and hide, like, under some trees, under some other stuff. So we're doing this, like, hide and run thing for, like a mile and a half.
Oh, my gosh.
Just hide and run all the way up, and then he takes off somewhere else, so he didn't ever see us. We get home, and we're like, that was a fun game. Well, then, like 10, 15 minutes later, our buddies show up, and they're like, dudes, where have you been? And we're like, well, we couldn't find you, so we came back here. And he's like, dude, they had the ghetto bird looking for you. And we're like, what? That thing was looking for us? We ran from it, but we didn't know it was looking for us. And they're like, yeah, we got caught by the cops. And, like, they got stopped because they were out past curfew is all.
Oh, okay.
They get stopped, and they're like, is there anyone else with you? And they're like, well, our friends went down there and, like, ratted us out. They're like, they went down there, the river. And, well, we haven't seen them, though. And so the cop calls in the ghetto bird to, like, give a little search for us.
That's so dumb.
So dumb.
Should slap those friends.
The night didn't end there.
Oh, okay.
So then we're just sitting there, get another knock on the door, like 10 minutes later after that. It's the cops. They showed up because my freaking dumb friend decided to drop the bag of flaming poo on the doorstep of like a neighborhood rival. So it's this old dude that they don't like and they like torture. And so obviously when he found it, the cops, like he told the cops who it was. Because he just knew. Ray. His name was Ray. Ray Whitcomb. That kid, Ray. Such a bad decision. And so the cops show up. We have to call our parents. My dad comes over with my brother. I'm like crying because the cops are like threatening us with arson, all kinds of crap. Dad and brother get there. Dad lays into me in front of everybody. I'm like, I'm sorry. And we all go home. I find out years later that the whole drive there, my dad and my brother were laughing and making fun of me.
No way.
The entire time. They got there, and my dad looks at my brother and he's like, okay, stop. Serious. And then he comes out and he yells at me. He thought it was hilarious that I got caught for putting a flaming bag of poop on someone's doorstep. Gosh.
That's what I'm excited for when it comes to
The
parenting.
life of a rebel. Just messing with him.
Oh, yeah.
Faking him out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I think this is easily a topic we could talk about again if you guys thoroughly enjoyed it, but our half hour is already up. That, like, blows
Woo!
my mind.
Time flies when you're
So-
having fun.
If you guys like this topic, this is definitely something we can easily
Revisit.
touch on again. I've actually got a really funny story about my dad pranking me. Maybe that's one that we should do, like a prank story. Because I
My
got
dad
some
always
good pranks.
My dad always pranked me.
Probably got you good, too.
Did. Smart man.
Little did he know, he raised you now. Now you're going to get him back. All right, guys. I want to hurry and read through these just in case there's any questions, but we will be doing... Oh, Allison Groves, good question on the Mildred and Irma.
New-ish. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Let's see here. Yeah, finally. got
Jennifer!
my chat.
Welcome, Allison. Jennifer, thanks for being here.
Yes.
Thanks for listening.
My one lab decided to bite us. Oh, dang.
Aw, sad.
Okay, but I think it's time we do our Q&A. We got 7 in here. What do you think? There's 7 peeps. Should we cut open a whole new page just for Q&A, or should we just do it from here?
Down for whatever.
Tell you what. Little preview to the Q&A for some of you. I don't know how many in here are actually for
What if they're all supposed to be in the Q&A anyway?
That might be the case.
We'll just leave it open. Anyone can join.
Yeah.
Why not?
We're going to just leave it here because honestly, I mean, 7, that's not a ton of peeps. But
It's like a nice little tiny crowd.
I know, we can answer all your guys' questions. So, hey, let's just open it up right now if you guys have any unique, random, interesting questions. Let's do it.
Give it to us.
Give us your best shot. Oh, gosh.
It is so hot today. Why?
It's not that hot.
I'm hot.
Here you go. You can open that vent if you want. Our AC's on right now.
Oh. It's really far away.
I thought you were trying to force it open with your eyes. Here, I'll get it.
Oh, it's halfway up. Thanks, guy.
Oh. There you go. All right. What do you still need for baby girl, and what is the last good book you read?
Harry Potter.
And the best dad joke. Ooh.
Oh, that's hard. Dad jokes can't be forced; they just come naturally.
I know. Okay.
It's like
What do we still need for baby?
baby tree in the forest?
That's a good question. I honestly don't know if we need anything. I think we have everything that we need.
Baby probably needs a PlayStation 4, don't you think? Like, I think she does.
That's smart.
Right?
Baby does need a
Baby
PlayStation
does
4.
need a PlayStation 4. You want to get that hand-eye coordination down fast.
Hey, you know what? Esports is tearing it up lately.
Right?
No one needs to train
Who
to play
needs to
tennis
send
and
kids?
golf.
Yeah, why risk your kid's health by putting them in football when you can sit them in front of a TV and they can make you millions?
Yeah. That is the world that we live in now.
Just saying, the thing that we always wanted growing up is now coming true.
What
I want to play games forever. Why can't video games be my job?
What
What are you
you-
sniffing?
What's you doing? Come here. Mate. Come here. Leave him be.
I love it.
Okay. But for real, Chris, you've given us plenty. Thank you, though.
But see, Bella, that's why I don't live in Florida. Because it's too hot. And there's gators everywhere.
Well, everyone... Okay. Let's see here.
I just gotta figure out the dad joke.
Bella, if you live in Florida, I'm sorry. It seems like all the crazy stuff happens in Florida.
Here's a dad joke.
Okay, let's hear it.
Have you heard about the restaurant on the moon?
No.
The food is great, but there's no atmosphere.
Let's see.
Not too shabby, eh?
Man, dad jokes on the
This
spot.
one is always my favorite. 2 muffins sitting in the oven.
Uh-huh.
One muffin looks to the other and says, "Man, it's getting hot in here." The other muffin looks back and goes, "Holy crap, a talking muffin!" That's it. Wait, there's more. See, it's coming. You opened a can.
I can't even think of one.
How many elephants can you fit in a Volkswagen?
I don't know.
4. 2 in the front, 2 in the back.
What?
Yeah. What do you say when you see an elephant walking over a hill? Hey, look at that elephant walking over that hill. What do you say when you see an elephant walking over a hill with sunglasses on?
You've already said it.
Nothing. You don't recognize him.
Oh.
How do you know an elephant's been in your refrigerator?
I don't
There's a
know.
footprint in the peanut butter. How do you know 2 elephants have been in your refrigerator?
How?
There's 2 footprints in the peanut butter. How do you know 3 elephants have been
How do you
in
not
your
know it's
refrigerator?
not just their feet?
How do you know 3 elephants have been in your refrigerator?
But an elephant has 4 feet.
But he can't fit all 4 in there at once. That's just preposterous. There's 3 footprints in the peanut butter.
Okay.
How do you know if there are 4 elephants?
There's no peanut
refrigerator.
butter.
No, there's a Volkswagen parked outside.
Oh, gosh. That reminds me of this one.
I'm funny.
Oh, what is it? What is it? Let me think on it. The elephant thing brought up a whole slew of them.
Favorite? I'll let you think about that. I'm gonna answer Chris's question about favorite HelloFresh meal. I would say it's toss up between the Monterey Jack burger and the last one we did, the tacos.
Korean barbecues?
Korean barbecue fusion taco
Oh, dude, those are
things. Freaking
so
delicious.
good. I still really love the chili, though.
The chili was yummy.
Chili was so good.
My only issue with the chili is that I don't like tomatoes, and they were giant. I don't like big tomatoes. I don't like little tomatoes. I like ketchup. Ketchup's good. Get the tomato out of here.
Dang it, I can't think of how to start the dad joke. I can't think of it. I can think of the other, like the 2 after, but I can't think of the first one. Having a rough go here. I need to brush up on my dad jokes.
Yeah, you do.
I need
a
whole arsenal.
But don't worry. It's just like dad strength.
It just comes with time.
comes. Well, once the baby's born and you're officially a father,
Got you.
it's like this mantle of power that is imbued upon you.
Oh. Yeah, I need that.
It just happens. It's a gift.
Nice. So in a way, your wedding was kind of like a knighting ceremony.
It was. You are now a dad, and thus upon you I shall give the terrible humor to make dad jokes, as well as an extra bit of strength
Oh, man. Dadhood.
for to do what you need to do.
I gotta say, today, real quick, we filmed a video, and I am so excited to see how it turns out. I'm so excited.
Oh, my new
I know
favorite
that's like-
quotes is coming in this video.
I know that's super vague, but let's just say we received a care package from Norway and a lot of food for us to try, and it's hilarious. It's gonna be hilarious.
Yes, it is.
But this Sunday, guys, we have
Sunday.
our full 24 hours with the baby
Ugh.
bellies on is what's posting this Sunday.
Gross.
Seriously excited to share that one too.
Best Dr. Seuss book you'll need for the baby girl? Oh, the places you'll go? One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Was that one? I think that's like the staple is Cat in the Hat, although it was never one of my favorites.
Mine either.
right?
It was all right, but I liked other ones. I like
Yeah.
the butter side up, butter side down one.
I like the, was it Walk It in My Pocket?
Mm-hmm.
That one was fun. Did you ever see the one where
Go
they
Dog
redid-
Go. Was that Dr. Seuss?
Go Dog Go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that was fun.
What about the, did you ever see the one where they remade the Walk It in My Pocket? There's a Walk It in My Pocket.
No?
No, there's like a
Rap?
rap song that someone literally is reading the Dr. Seuss book in
That's
a rap,
funny.
and it's hilarious.
That's funny. I like it.
Let's see here.
Oh, canned tomatoes. Yes, Chris. Tomatoes are gross.
Oh gosh, did you see this dad joke? When someone says, I'm thirsty, he says, hi Thursday, I'm Friday. Come over Saturday and we'll have a Sunday.
Oh my gosh. He's like next level dad. We're not quite there yet. Not quite yet.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Oh, Clifford! Dude, I totally forgot about
the big
Clifford.
red dog. He was cool.
He was way rad.
Dude, I read a lot of those. You remember those like golden like spine books? They had like the golden frilly fanciness.
Yeah, I do.
You had like little critters. The Berenstain Bears.
Yes! I
Um,
love the Berenstain Bears books.
Franklin the Turtle. Is that a thing? Once I graduated to better books, I was all about the Boxcar Children. And the Magic Tree House.
Oh, did you ever read any of the Magic School Bus books?
Oh, of course. It was a great show.
Magic School Bus was rad.
Come on, the Magic School Bus.
Dude, they should
That's why I
make
know.
that
That's,
into a full.
that's how I understand the water cycle. It's because of the Magic School Bus. I read that same book so many times.
Really?
I think I liked, for whatever reason, I liked the art of it, which is so silly to say. But when I was a kid, I was like, this book is visually pleasing.
What about the one where the kid like goes to that island with all the monsters? I can't remember the name of that book. It was turned into a movie.
Oh, and the movie was terrible and creepy.
Was it?
It was so creepy.
Dude, I didn't get to see it.
Dude, one of the dudes ripped another dude's arm off and like sand came out. It was so weird. I
What?
did not like it. The book was good. What was the book?
Where the Wild Things Are.
Yes.
Yeah.
The movie was so creepy. It
Really?
was just freaking weird, dude. Oh my gosh. He like straight up rips his arm off. He's like, yeah, rips it off, and it's just like sand comes pouring out.
What?
And everyone's like, and I'm like, this is
Oh yeah, look,
this
yeah,
is
look, they
jacked
both said
up.
it.
See,
Where the
they
Wild
know.
Things Are. They know.
Did you guys like the movie? The movie was super creepy. What did you think? Who liked it? Or who didn't like it?
Oh, I'm trying to think of what else we got. Man, that's really gonna bug me. I cannot think of the beginning of the joke to this one. Oh, man, that's gonna kill me.
Chris was a Wild Thing mascot. Which one? The one who got its little sand arm ripped off, or the one who ripped off the sand arm?
Gosh. What do you want?
She wants a dad joke too.
You want a dad joke? I can't think of the start. I know, so sad. I can't think of it.
We got 9 peeps in here.
9?
Look at that!
Guys, we're hitting records. This
The
is
not-
what I wanted. I wanted a
You would, Chris. you
more
would.
interactive audience. Not that you guys aren't interactive to
Yeah.
begin with, but the more people, the better. To a point. Then there's like that tipping point where it becomes too many. But
Just a happy medium.
the naughty one.
So I was talking about her being a mascot for Where the Wild Things Are, and I asked which one she was. She was the naughty one. The one that ripped the other one's arm off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, I don't remember that story at all.
Best thing cooked on the grill. Like the best thing we can cook on the grill, or like to cook.
Okay.
I love grilled corn on the cob.
The best thing I've ever grilled was we went out and bought these high-end hot dogs, and you cut them down the middle, and you filled them with cheese, and then like you could. We never did this, but I always wanted to dice in like peppers, and then you wrap them in bacon, and then you put toothpicks through them so that it all holds together, and then you grill those.
Oh, that sounds
Dude, they were the best hot dogs I've ever had in my life.
fantastic.
Oh, it's extremely dangerous because the bacon, the grease will like fall into the fire and then like. Yeah, so you got to be really careful.
Dude, I'm going camping tomorrow. I want some cheese-filled bacon-wrapped hot dogs.
Dude, it's really good but really dangerous. Just be careful. That grease
down.
gets things out of control if you put too many on.
Down for that. I'm excited.
I love it so much.
Dude, I just think good old steak.
Oh, I'm
Good
sorry,
old steak.
Christine.
What?
She's like, that sounds amazing. Well, now I'm hungry.
Right?
You don't
Who's the
like
cat?
butter on your grilled corn on the cob? What? I mean, I can see that, but man, why?
Only one reason that's acceptable is if you're eating them as elotes, which is Mexican street corn.
I
You
thought
don't put butter
elotes
on
had
it.
a ton of butter.
No butter on it at all. It's got mayonnaise on it. It's got mayonnaise, paprika, and tomatillo sauce. Tapatio.
Tapatio?
Yeah.
I'm spitting a lot today.
Salt. And a stinky cheese that tastes really good.
Really? I got this like massive canker right here at the corner of my mouth, and that's making me talk weird.
Jennifer, last time I went camping, I totally made a pizza on the fire.
Did you really?
It was really good. I straight up like wrapped that thing in like a little dome of tin foil and put it on the fire. And, oh, dude, it was perfect. The cheese was melty. It was crisp on the bottom. It was a very proud moment in my life.
Okay, we need to get off these
I'm so hungry.
these food talks because it's literally dinner time right now, and I
Dinner
am
time.
starving.
Dinner time.
You wanna come up and say hi? Come here.
Time for
Come here.
dinner.
You guys need to come here.
Well,
say hi to-
Allison,
Come here.
the story goes that
Hi.
one fine day, me and my girlfriend at the time were going to the mall to buy me some snowboarding gear because I had just got a beautifully sized check, and I was like, I'm gonna go blow my money because I'm 18. So we go to this mall.
No.
I bought like all the snowboarding gear, the whole setup. We come out, we're leaving, load up my van. As we're about to leave, he goes walking in with his, was it your girlfriend or just a friend?
I don't even. Was I with anyone?
We were with someone. I thought.
I don't
It was
know.
a girl. Whatever.
Someone
They go
not
walking in.
important anymore.
Yeah, apparently. Because neither of us can remember them. They go walking in, and he sees my girlfriend. They knew each other. And so he's like, hi. And so he comes over, and we just start talking. Sees that I bought some snowboarding gear. So we started chatting it up. And then we like made plans to go snowboarding, and then the rest is history.
Yeah, dude. And I'm actually
2005.
I'm actually really mad. We haven't been snowboarding together
I know.
in like 10 years.
Dude, I haven't been snowboarding in like 3.
Really?
Yeah.
We need to go this winter. Deal?
Yes. I need to
Okay. We're
We're
gonna
gonna
go
do-
snowboarding this winter.
go to the gym first.
What?
I need to get in better shape, okay? It's difficult now.
No, it's not.
I guess it's not that
You just gotta go on a bigger incline.
true.
Then it's easier to
The
get
faster you are, the more fun it is.
up. Well, and it's easier to get up.
Yeah, it's true. And that's how it happened.
Yeah, that's how it happened. Oh man, so many good memories. That dad joke is literally driving me insane. It's like all I can think of right now.
Is it driving you nuts?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the pirate.
What?
There's a pirate. He was walking around and he had the helm to a ship attached to his belt.
Okay.
And
That's a big belt.
someone comes up to him and they're like, hey, why you got that thing attached to your belt? And he's like, I don't know, but it's been driving me nuts all day. Oh,
Good one. I'll
thank
high
you.
five to
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you're definitely more dad than me right now.
It's, yeah. So funny.
What other?
We would love to work with Rhett and Link. Tell them that.
Man, yeah.
Tell them they need to work with us.
Seriously, you guys are
That'd be
our
great.
biggest voices. If you guys would like to see us do something with Rhett and Link, which we would love.
Just spam them and just be like, men try,
Spam
men try,
them.
men try, men try, men try. Just do it until they like look into us.
Yeah. You know what's crazy for me to think is who may have come across our content at one point or another. Like, we have
True.
almost, like, 20 million views. To
Oh my gosh.
to not think that, like, someone famous has seen our stuff before is, like, ludicrous.
Right? What if Ludacris has seen it?
Ludicrous?
Luda! Why aren't you hitting us
Oh,
up?
that's rad.
Make a video with us.
But seriously, isn't that wild to think that, like,
That is
someone
nuts.
who, like, The Rock may have seen our content? Because he's
Dwayne?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson!
The only rock you gonna find me under is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Oh.
Who?
It's that random video where the kid goes, the dude
Oh,
goes
yeah,
like the
yeah,
museum and there's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a rock in the air and he's like, "Oh, I ain't standing under that. The only rock you gonna find me under is Dwayne The Rock Johnson."
Oh, I remember
And
that.
then he sees the weird like noodle looking things. He's like,
Yeah, yeah.
"Ooh, the ramen noodle exhibit. Careful, children. That's a lot of sodium."
Careful, children. It's a lot of sodium there.
Oh gosh.
Or like,
Oh man.
gosh. It's even crazy for me to think that even like someone like Rhett and Link may have seen some of our content. But
Favorite Olympic sport?
snowboarding, hands down.
Snowboarding is very dope. I do like snowboarding a lot.
Okay. Did you watch this last Winter Olympics though?
I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
With Shaun White's epic comeback?
I didn't. I was bummed. Dude, I was like, oh, it's hard to say. I love the Olympics. Like, I love them. I get so patriotic around like the Olympics and like 4th of July, all that stuff. I love America. I love America. And so I get really excited when the Olympics come because I'm like, come on, USA, let's destroy everybody. And like both like summer and winter Olympics. I remember when I was younger, I watched live the women's gymnastic. Remember the 7 girls that like destroyed it? Like,
Oh, yeah.
they went up against the best Russian team, and Russia was dominating.
Oh, yeah.
Up until that, and Carrie Strug like broke her ankle doing a vault and had to do another one, and she did it, and they took the gold. Oh my gosh, that moment was just insane to
Dude.
me.
Did you at least see his final run?
I did watch it
You saw it,
later.
like a replay.
Yeah, it was dope.
Dude, oh, man.
It was nice to see him come back because I was pretty disappointed when he just like
4
did
years ago when he
garbage
didn't.
last time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
it
I
was
wish you were
garbage.
here because Jess and I were upstairs and we were watching and we were literally biting our nails. Like,
That's
watching.
what I love. Like you're like oh seconds. You're like oh my gosh, just all of it. Like downhill ski, I freaking love watching
Well,
that.
and
Like,
it's not only that. I've been the biggest fan of Shaun White since I can
Yep.
remember. And so seeing him perform so terribly last time, I was like, come on, man, you still got it. You still got it. I know you do. And so to see him come out on top was like,
flying tomato.
oh, man. So rad.
So many. But I mean, ultimately, my favorite sport is everyone's favorite sport, and that's curling.
Lies.
Curling
We need to try
is
that,
so
though.
it's so fun that we all make fun of curling so much, but we all watch it.
We need to try that, though, for real.
I do, yeah.
Like, we should get a team together and do it. I guess it's only two people thing, huh?
No, there's like 4.
Is there?
Yeah, dude. Because you have the spotter at the end. You have the one who throws the. What is that? The stone.
The stone. Yeah, it is a stone. Yeah.
And then you have the 2 sweepers.
Oh, yeah. We can do it.
Because you're like, ah, 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 ah. That's how they communicate. Did you see last year Russia got disqualified from curling because they were doping? Why do you need to dope if you're curling?
They were in the
Need
wrong
like
type of
forearm
curling.
strength or something.
They're over there curling
Sweeping
weights.
strength.
Anyway,
Oh gosh.
did you see the winner, like the gold medalist of the of the curling sport, though. It literally looked like 4 dads who had just got done doing a barbecue.
That's what I'm saying. We could be Olympians. We just need to learn how to curl.
We should do it.
Yeah, dude.
We should become men try being Olympians.
We make it. It'll be a series of videos to where we actually make it to the Olympics.
Yeah, let's do it.
It'd be pretty funny.
Let's see here.
Hey, thanks, Bella, for sending Rhett and Link some of our videos. That's awesome.
That's way rad.
Anywhere in the world?
Bella. I'm gonna answer this question real quick. It's not really a question, but VidCon 2019, we are going to do our darndest to be there. The only reason why we're not the reason why we didn't this year, because Cam had just gotten married and got back from his honeymoon and was like moving and situating everything with his now wife.
Life events happening.
And like my wife's pregnant and like money, and it was just a bad time. But next year, yes.
Take the motorhome.
We would love to meet you, for real.
Where we could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Ooh, there's so many places. I have such a wanderlust.
Oh, yeah.
My whole life, I've always wanted to go to Tokyo, to Japan.
Dude, Japan would be so rad.
Japan would be dope. And one of the biggest reasons is such a nerdy reason now. But I want to try a Gundam simulator. If any of you know what that is,
do they have those?
You're amazing.
There?
They do. And like it's a full-on pod you sit in, and it's got like the monitors all the way around you, and you've got your controls. So you're just like full-on like immersed, like you're in the cockpit of a giant robot.
No way.
Yeah. Dude, it's dope.
All right.
I dream of it.
Okay, big goals for Men Try is for us to travel to other countries and try things in those countries.
Yes.
How cool would it be to have like a 5-part series where we go to a different country and for 5 episodes it's just us trying unique things in those countries?
Yes.
That would be so rad and so fun and so cool. Ugh, I would love that.
I also really want to go to New Zealand.
New Zealand would be rad.
Exactly. See all the Lord of the Rings stuff, nerd part.
You know
but
what's
then also
okay.
the Southern Lights.
You want to know what makes me feel like an idiot? For the longest time, I thought New Zealand was like up over by Greenland.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this erases my foul of thinking that New England was a state.
How did you think New England was a state?
Don't you remember that?
I know. But
yeah.
How did you?
The same way you thought New Zealand was next to Greenland.
Ah. All right.
I got him
but
there.
But now I know it's not. It's like
not.
Total opposite side of the world there.
Yeah. Ha-ha. I've been redeemed.
Do you know where Croatia is?
Yeah. It's in the middle. It's in between Europe and Asia.
Dang it. I learned that just the other day.
You know what Liechtenstein is?
Not a clue.
I need to also over there. It's a micro country.
I need to own a globe so I can just like look at it.
And be like, I didn't know that was there.
Not a clue, man.
There's so many random islands.
You take me out of the States and Canada and Mexico and like I don't know. Like,
do you know that Russia and Alaska are like
Asia?
super close to each other?
Yes.
There used to be a land bridge.
Yeah, isn't that rad?
That's crazy.
And people used to go across it with snow dogs.
Yep.
They used to race across it.
Well, I always look. It's so funny because jokingly, I always look at the map. I'm like, no, they're not. Russia's over there and Alaska's over there.
Wait, what is this?
I'm not sure. This is the first one of these I could. Oh, nice, Christine.
I want to see that so bad. I would love to see you on tour or something like that. Dude, we would love to go on tour.
So love that.
So
China
fun.
would be cool. So would Thailand.
Thailand would be rad. Men Try exotic fruit. I am so down.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'm going to add that to our list right now. We need to try exotic fruit. There are so many flavors in this world that I have not experienced.
True.
So sad.
So many I don't want to, but so many I do.
Hey, today was an eye-opener.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I am not a robot. That makes me laugh because I saw a funny post today where the girl was like, I bought a new car today and they made me physically check the box in the paperwork with a pen that says, I am not a robot.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
maybe you
way
shouldn't buy your car from them, lady.
Oh, man. Men tried Georgia. Dude, that... Yes. Yes.
I've passed through Georgia a number of times, but I do want to,
she
visit
wants
it.
us to do the stinky fruit.
Ew, why?
That big one, the durian. Ugh, so
Gross.
stinky.
Why does it stink?
There's another one. I can't remember where it's from, but they actually call it like the puke fruit or something like that. Because when you cut it open, it smells like vomit.
Then why eat it? When do you smell it and go, oh, puke, I'm going to eat that?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Man, try Florida. I want to go to Disney World again. I've been there once. I will say this. I do like Florida from what I've experienced. I did go to Disney World
is rad.
Universal.
Yeah, Universal's rad.
So I do like Florida, but it is pretty hot.
You know what? I've decided.
It's wet, hot.
We're
dry hot.
I've always wanted to go to Australia, but I feel like if I go to Australia, I got to be well equipped because I feel like everything on that continent is bred to kill you.
Yeah, man. Have you seen how jacked kangaroos are?
Yes.
Like they have like
Terrifying.
They're just like
Yeah.
giant pecs and stuff. They're just like.
Yeah.
Dude,
And here's the thing. I feel like Florida is a mini Australia.
Yep, full of gators.
And like other things that'll kill you.
Gators.
Like people that like to eat
I
flesh.
saw a picture the other day. Somebody took a picture of their like pool in Florida. There were like 30 alligators
Why?
hanging out, like some in it on the sides. Like it was like an alligator pool party that they weren't even invited to. It was their pool. Cruel. See, that's what I'm saying. They're just inconsiderate.
It's not the drugs that'll kill you. It's the alligators. Man, Florida's crazy. Anyway, all right. Let's take
Hurricane season.
Let's take two more questions. Give us some good ones. I want a good question. These actually, all the ones today have been pretty good.
Not bad at all. I like it. So
Total
fun.
left field.
So fun. Like, oh man, that didn't turn out how I thought it was gonna. Meow.
Asian and Indian markets have crazy fruits. Yeah,
Of course
we
they
need to
do.
Go there.
Ooh.
Thing is, though,
Those are
if we're
chicken
gonna try
vindaloo.
exotic fruits, I want them to be fresh exotic fruits. I feel like when you get fruits from like those markets, they're kind
Fermented.
of like, well, they're also injected with stuff that kind of make it so they last longer. I want
True.
like
Off
fresh
the
stuff.
tree, cut it open, pull the tarantula out, and eat it.
What kind of fruit are you eating?
You know, tarantulas can like lay eggs inside of those weird bulbous cactuses.
I almost just punched you.
Why?
I don't know. I was like, my initial reaction was like,
Dude, did you
"No."
know there is a road, probably a few roads, in Arizona, I believe, that these like tarantulas will migrate across? And we're talking like thousands upon thousands.
No.
So you're driving and you're just like smashing these thousands of tarantulas just crossing this road.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it would suck. That would suck.
Dragon fruit. Dude, dragon fruit. Okay, here's the thing.
I think I've had dragon fruit.
I always get dragon fruit, like, flavored things, and it's always so good. But I don't even know what the heck that fruit looks like.
A dragon.
I think she needs to go find
It's actually the shape of a dragon. Rawr.
Let's see here.
Favorite part of Uda?
Wait, what happened?
Well, she asked someone just favorite part of Utah.
Favorite part of Utah? That's a good question. Trying to think. I mean, I just love the mountains.
Utah is a beautiful place.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that like complain about Utah,
Dude,
and it's just because they can because they don't like see the beauty that is here. Like geographically, this is a fantastic place. You could be skiing 1 minute and then at the lake that like 20 minutes later.
Yeah.
Like it's just unreal. You can go camping an hour away from your house.
Yeah.
Or even
Camping.
less.
There's even like a little desert with like big dunes you can go like dune riding at.
And southern Utah is iconic.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Like
Zion.
I will say, like my
Moab.
favorite part of Utah would probably be southern Utah.
Really?
Yeah, and a few different places. There's this one little place that I don't think a lot of people really go to. It's Boulder, Utah. Yeah, there's a Boulder, Utah.
I had no clue.
Yeah, and it's like down south and then kind of, I want to say east. It is beautiful. Like you go driving through it, it's all green, and then there's just giant red rocks, just like protruding out of everywhere. There's this one place called the Devil's Spine. It's a road that sits on top of this like canyon almost, and it's a two-way road, and both sides just go, and it winds. Yeah, dude, it's nuts. There's a giant crevice here and a giant crevice there. You can go hike down it. There's a big old waterfall. Beautiful. Beautiful place.
Dang. I love going to the Uinta Mountains. Southern Utah is rad if you to go there any other time than the summer because it's too freaking
Bloody
hot in
hot.
the summer. But the Uinta Mountains, I just love being tucked away, with like surrounded by little mini lakes and like evergreens and just beautiful trees and mountains. Oh.
Yeah, being in the mountains.
This is
Any,
the
like,
first
mountainous
summer
lake.
that I have not been camping, and it is killing me.
Love camping.
Killing me. I mean, I get it. I don't want to put Jess in an uncomfortable position for multiple days, but man, I'm like struggling. Ugh.
Put another tent in the backyard.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, and that did kind of help get rid of my anxiousness to go camping.
Christine wants to know what the dog's name is. Maple.
Maple. Oh, Jess answered that.
Oh. Good job, Jess.
Oh, Christine, you definitely need to come to Utah.
Oh, yeah.
It is beautiful here. Tarantulas are awesome. We used to have one.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Ugh.
Tarantulas and snakes not meant to be pets. Disgusting.
Ugh.
Terrifying.
I've always wanted to drop kick one.
What animals are you afraid of? Yeah, for real. And then do them and try. That's what I'm afraid of.
What?
She asked, "What animals are we afraid of?"
What animals?
Mm-hmm.
What animals are you afraid of?
Snakes.
Oh.
I hate them.
What do you hate about snakes?
Everything. Everything about it.
Really?
The slimy slitheriness.
But they're not
the
slimy.
fact that it can run, it looks slimy.
You got a snake in your stomach.
It looks slimy
Okay.
all the time. And they feel gross. I just don't like how they feel. I don't like the fact that they can run at you and they have no legs. Don't like that. Some of them can stand up 6 feet tall before they strike you.
Stand
And
up?
Yeah.
They can stand up?
Yeah.
I didn't
King
know
Cobra, dude. He's just like, hey, die.
I didn't know that.
What good does a snake do? Kill rats? Rats are at least furry. They're soft. Snakes are gross. Like, just the thought of, like, those teeth just sinking into your skin. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Have you ever seen
But-
those videos of them, like, showing up in the toilet?
No.
You haven't seen that? Like,
That's gotta
Thailand
be
and crap?
fake. Real?
Oh, yeah. They'll, like, climb through the pipe and they're just like, hey, let me bite you.
What? Ah, no. Okay. All right. But
Yeah,
I gotta
that's
say, I don't know. Snakes don't bother me.
Oh, I hate them.
They're heavy. They are dense. They are so heavy.
I don't like it.
I love the faces you're making. I think for me, it's just spiders. Like, I don't mind the tiny ones. If they get on me, I freak out a little bit and I'll throw them off. But, like, a big spider, like a tarantula, oh, I want to punch it.
Well, that you step on and it keeps you walking after you step on it. You step on it and your foot starts moving.
Oh, it creeps me out.
Oh, it's the worst.
I hate spiders. Anyway. Chris says baby ball pythons don't have those kinds of teeth.
Yeah, they just choke you to death.
I will say the craziest thing about snakes is just how big they can get in order to swallow their prey whole.
Yeah, dude, they unhinge their jaw to eat things. There's freaking anacondas that can eat a deer whole.
Have you ever seen the videos of the snakes that like have swallowed a human whole?
Mm-hmm.
Creepy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't get how they like don't kill them.
They digest them.
But it's so slow.
He doesn't have to eat for a while.
It's just, I don't know.
Can't trust something that doesn't get hungry every 3 hours.
Crazy. All right. Oh, look, she says, I can't stand rats. Please do something with snakes and spiders. Dude, if we do a Conquering Our Fears video.
I don't like that. I like my fear right where it is. It's there for a reason.
How do you feel about spiders, though?
I don't like them. I'm not a fan.
Like a big tarantula just...
I'd hit it. I'd throw it. Don't touch me.
Crawling on your face? No? Okay.
Little snake just like slithering out. See? Okay.
Anyway. Oh, gosh. Okay. All right. That's where we're going to end it. That was a lot of fun. That was some fun questions. Thank you so much for tuning in.
It's been a blast.
If there is something you guys feel would add more value at our $20 tier, we are considering dropping the dropping the story time to our $5 tier and then our Q&A to our $10 tier and having something super rad for our $20 tier. But we just don't know what yet. Just trying to mix things up, get more people involved, and just having a good time. But seriously, thank you so much for your patronage. We couldn't do anything without your support, for real. You guys have provided the lights here, a lot of our experiences lately.
Pregnancy.
Killing it. And we hope you enjoy the videos that are coming out and a lot more to come, along with a remodeling of this studio.
Making it pretty. Give it more flair for our personalities.
All because of you guys. So thanks again.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in.
Chris, Christine, Katie, Bella. Thank you.
All you.
More
Jenny.
people. Jenny.
Man.
Allison.
We got 9 people in here again. Randy. Man. Got some rad peeps.
Damn,
So thanks so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye, friends.